Here we are. You're watching Creative Generalist. Let's dive straight into today's journey. Welcome to our comprehensive guide where we will explore all the hidden features of the Windows 11 Snipping Tool. We begin our process by typing the name of the application into the Windows search bar and clicking on it. To avoid searching for this frequently used tool every time, we pin it to the taskbar. Instead of opening the tool from the menu, you can quickly bring it up from the on-screen overlay by pressing the Windows, Shift, and S keys simultaneously. You can also use the Print Screen key on your keyboard directly for this action. We can start our first snip by clicking the New button on the interface, but for now we cancel this by clicking on the screen. Now to switch to the screen recording mode, which is a fantastic feature, we click on the camera icon in the top menu. From here, using the menu on the toolbar, we can choose whether to record a full window or just a specific rectangular area. By dragging with our mouse, we define a custom recording area right in the middle of the screen. We grant permission to the system's microphone access request and press the Start button. At this stage, our screen recording starts automatically after a 3-second countdown mandated by the system for videos. Remember, this countdown is only for videos. At the end of the guide, we will also show you how to use special delay timers for image snips. During the recording, you can instantly mute and unmute your microphone or system sound from the top panel. Once the process is finished, we press the Stop button. We can check the screen recording we just captured by playing it directly within the application. If there are unwanted parts in the video, we can edit our video in seconds by clicking the Trim tool at the top and dragging the ends on the timeline. We confirm our trimming action by clicking the Apply button on the top right. We save our edited video to our computer in the standard MP4 format by selecting Save As. If you wish, you can convert and export the same recording into a high-quality animated GIF format with a single click. When we open the File Explorer, we can see that both files work flawlessly. We exit the video mode and return to the photo capture mode. The snip menu includes window, full screen, and the freeform options, which are very important to us. By pressing the Print Screen key on our keyboard, we quickly capture an image of a web browser window. Now, let's see the power of the Freeform tool. By freely drawing a curved line around a logo on the desktop, we copy only that specific area. Using the Crop tool, we clear this irregular shape of unnecessary surrounding empty space and confirm. We save and store our result on our computer in PNG format. To take a closer look at the rich markup tools offered by the application, we create a new full-screen snip. By opening the Pen tool, we can select any color from the palette, change the thickness setting, and take freehand notes on the screen. With the Highlighter tool, we can highlight texts or images using transparent colors at our chosen opacity level. If we make a mistake, we clean up any specific line with a single click using the Eraser tool. The application's Shapes menu also includes wonderful emojis. We can enlarge, shrink, and rotate emojis like a smile, thumbs up, or question mark that we added to the screen by grabbing their corners. From the same menu, we can add straight lines, directional arrows, or rectangular and oval shapes. Furthermore, we can fully customize the inner fill colors, outer border thicknesses, and opacities of these shapes from the color palette. We can create transparent highlights by decreasing or increasing the opacity level of the fills as we wish. Even when our screen is full of markups, we can resize the main image using the crop tool. If we don't like an action we performed, we can quickly revert to the previous step using the undo button at the top, or by pressing Ctrl and Z keys on the keyboard. If you want to completely clear the screen, you can revert it to its original state with the Erase All Markups option in the Eraser menu. We continue by saving our final work with the shape still on it. Let's also take a look at the application's background settings. We open the Settings menu from the three dots in the top right corner. From here, we can determine whether our microphone will be enabled by default during screen recording. To change the behavior of the print screen key, we click the Change in Windows Settings link here to access the system's accessibility and keyboard options. We select the light theme from the Application Themes section. The system warns us that this change will take effect the next time the application is launched. When we completely close and reopen the tool, we see that the light theme is successfully activated. However, for our eye comfort and working convenience, we return to the settings and select the dark theme again to continue our process. In the Settings menu, you can also manage fine-tuning options, such as automatically adding a border to your snips and HDR color correction. Now we come to one of the application's most powerful aspects, optical character recognition, or the text actions feature. We take a snip of a text that contains different languages. When we click the text actions icon at the top, the application automatically detects all the writing in the image. By clicking Copy All Text, we can transfer the writings to Notepad with a single click. Alternatively, we can highlight and copy only a desired section of the text on the image with our mouse and paste it directly into services like Google Translate. The system supports almost all languages in the world for optical text recognition. Although we cannot include them all here, we are testing example sentences with the same meaning from widely used languages such as English, Turkish, French, Spanish, Chinese, and Arabic. We copy our selected texts one by one and paste them respectively into the Google Translate screen. If you notice, every text we copied translates to the exact same English meaning in Google Translate. This is the biggest proof that the tool recognizes the context with zero errors, despite the different character structures, directions, and punctuation marks of the languages. Let's also add that if your image contains personal data, like an email address or a phone number, you can hide them with a single click using the options under the Quick Redact menu. Text actions have an incredible reading ability not only on plain text, but also on different and artistic fonts over graphic designs. Take a close look at the text Creative Generalist Freelance Gamification located on our desktop background. Despite having a curved and challenging font structure that goes from thick to thin, Text Actions instantly and flawlessly converts this tough graphic style into copyable digital text. Taking it a step further, we feed the system a nostalgic and complex handwritten image in a graphic novel style. The tool perfectly detects and deciphers this challenging, curved, and cursive handwriting embedded within the picture. When we paste the challenging text we copied into a Google Docs document, we verify that no words are skipped and it is transcribed without error. After finishing our work, we open the File Explorer. Here, we do not delete all the files we created, but only our uncropped 18-second raw screen recording video. This is because we had already saved the cropped 7-second version of this video and its GIF form to our desktop earlier. Moreover, the screenshots we took for testing purposes were not deleted. They continue to remain in the gallery and the screenshots folder. Even if you don't click the Save As button after your operations, the tool automatically saves your files in the background. You can change the folder paths where these automatic recordings will go as you wish from the settings menu we showed earlier. As an additional tip, let's show you how to combine a color picker tool, which is very practical for designers, with your snips. Although it is not actually a part of the snipping tool, we start this tool, which comes with the Windows PowerToys extension, using the Windows search bar or a shortcut. We can instantly see the RGB color code by hovering over any point you like on the screen. From the top panel, we can convert this format to an HSL or HEX code thanks to the drop-down menu. By directly searching the HEX code we copied in our browser, we can access the details of that color and use it in our projects. Finally, let's touch upon the timer features of our snipping tool. The default setting, the No Delay option, captures the screen the moment you click the button for photo snips. However, if you choose the 3-second delay mode, for instance, you will have time to open any drop-down menu you want after pressing the button, and the screen will freeze exactly in that state when the time is up. Similarly, for more complex photo snips that require preparation, you can also use the 5 and 10-second delay options from the menu. We have examined this powerful tool in all its details. See you in the next guide. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to get notifications for new videos. See you again soon, and thanks for watching.